welcome back to part 2 of my channel and the BMW 320d if you're following this. And this video is going to be all over the place, to be honest with you. As you can see, today we have worked our very best on the mats that I removed from the car, jet washed those, and then used a wet vac carpet to try and get through as much dirt as possible. As you can see, yeah, of course, it's going to be absolutely disgusting, as you can see from that. They're not pristine, they're not going to be, I don't think. It's just too much dirt, and obviously they're 13 years old. We've also got the tow hook cover that I've been spraying and trying to get that painted so that can pop back in as well. And then we move to this cup holder, which I've previously shown you, and it's just stuck. It won't go back in. It sticks out. It's not retracting either, and yeah, it just didn't know what was the issue. Basically, thought it could have been a spring. Didn't know if the spring was broken or if it somehow popped out and was in the dash. So basically, yeah, took it apart. It's relatively easy to pull these out. There's a strip that goes across the length of the dashboard that's just held with clips, and that just pops out. And then you have 2 screws either side of each cup holder, which you just got to unscrew, and then basically the cup holder just comes out. Nice and easy, nothing sophisticated about it at all. So just undoing the last screw here, and then we can see what we're faced with. At this point, I really have no idea. So as you can see, it just comes away nice and easy. So I'm studying this sort of sealed plastic unit, thinking to myself, yeah, I've no idea what is causing it, and also how it works, to be honest. I mean, obviously I thought it would involve a spring of some sort, so I'm sort of studying it away, thinking, is there some way I can fix this without sort of taking it apart? And yeah, couldn't really hear anything moving about inside, trying to just work out why it wouldn't go in. And basically, yeah, you need to take the plate apart, which then gives you access to the mechanism, and in there is basically a runner with various sort of, how do you say, plastic parts. So moved on and took it apart, as you can see, and what we've got is, to the right hand corner here is like it's like a cheese wheel kind of thing, which sits in there, which wasn't sitting in there in the first place, and then some sort of copper strand that runs down the length of this and clips into the corner here. That was not in there, and it had pinged out. So I used a cable tie to pull the sort of the copper back to the front so that the cheese wheel can be at the back, and that's what gives it the sort of the flexibility to move in and out, basically, and returns back to normal. So luckily, not a new part, and was able to fix that with relative ease, relative ease, should I say. Nice and simple. That saved me 16 quid. Then we're on to this near side bumper, which has been scraped. I thought I could possibly get that out with some scratch remover and some compound. No, it improved it slightly, but yeah, that's had it. So I'll come back to that. As you can see in the boot, yeah, this person owned dogs and possibly had horses, judging by what was going in there. I still have no idea how this bit of the car can just fill with stones. I've literally got no idea, but it was. So started working on that again, jet washed and used the wet vac to go through onto the floor there, and I was working on that bit inside. It's quite difficult actually because you can't really get a wet vac in there, but that was relatively easy to do, and I'll show you a shot of that a bit later on. But when that was all clean, I was happy. So for today's video, I just wanted to summarize what I've done so far, because there's all these small little jobs and I didn't really want to bore you with everything. I just wanted to sort of summarize what I'd done and what was left. So I've purchased, I think it's about 20 odd pounds, a new set of gloss black kidney grills to give the car a bit of a fresher look. The tow hook tab has been put into place, and I've started to paint and work on that bottom there that was all completely scratched and scuffed. The here again was trying to sort this out, and as you can see at this moment in time, I've decided to sort out a bit of orange peel and cut through the lacquer onto the bonnet. Not still sure how I'm going to deal with those scratches, if I'm being honest. If anyone's got any suggestions, let me know. Well, we've got a few issues down here. Number one is that tyre's flat, completely flat. Hadn't really noticed how flat it was. I can't get the wheel off. The locking nut is gone, and therefore I can't move the car. I've also sprayed this side, and as you can see, some of it's quite shiny and other parts are really matted. Again, I've got to work on that and bring that back up to an acceptable standard. Then we've got this micro switch here, which is possibly damaged due to water ingress at some point in its life. I've got to take all of that apart from the outside and also from the inside as well. But hopefully that's not going to take too long. And as you can see, when eventually I put this all back together, you can see I've now put the floor back in, hoovered it up. The only thing I'm missing is the handle for the floor, which I need to purchase, but that is slowly coming back together. The bumper, as you can see, I've resprayed. Again, I need to sort out a bit of orange peel around that and make sure that that's dealt with and it looks, you know, reasonably acceptable. Not really happy with it at the moment, but again, any suggestions on how to improve that would be handy. Then into the front, as you saw at the beginning, just need to install the cup holder, put that all back together. I'm literally leaving the cleaning till last. That's yeah, my last sort of satisfying job, to being able to get the inside of this all sorted out. And then in the rear as well, you can just see that it's an absolute nightmare, but hopefully that will come up quite nicely, and I'm relatively confident that that will come up all good. So I'm kind of looking forward to that challenge, to be fair. So that's it really. That's where we're at, and yeah, I just thought I'd update you all. There's plenty more going on with the car, and yeah, I'll get back to you as and when it's sorted. So any comments, let me know. Like, subscribe for more videos on cars, and I will see you all again very, very soon. Thank you very much.